Action. Hey, they gave R. Kelly 30 years, bro. 30 whole years. I want to know how much time did they mama get? Because you know their mama was a full participant in turning over that young coochie.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Like, let's dive into it. I'm gonna interview you.
What's up?
Do you think that was fair? You think they treated R. Kelly or gave him fair treatment by giving him that much time?
Not at all. I think like if you go all the way back to 12 play, you know exactly what this man's prerogative is. He doesn't shy away from it. He leans directly into this is highly explicit content. These are the things that I would like to do. These are things I would like to do to you. And lots of women grew up on that music. They loved that music and they wanted to get to him any way they could. If they wasn't pretty enough, it was like Cinderella. They was trying to get their daughter ready for the R. Kelly ball.
But I think that's the issue. I think the issue is that he was making dirty music with very young girls in mind. And I think that he did this in such a way that he manipulated young impressionable women to have underage sex with him. I mean, that's what I believe to be true too. You know, I do want to dive into this situation. Not to cut you off, I do want to dive into this in depth because you know we've had this conversation before, and it does spark a debate. And I want everybody who's watching to understand that we are debating this. We're not doing any type of promotion of anything illicit, perverted, or whatever. But we're having a very good discussion. You know, teenagers have sex. Teenagers have sex or have sexual relations. However, you know, I don't know if
that word will get us flagged.
Okay, well, teenagers have relations and can have babies. So obviously, teens or people that are under quote unquote age do have sex.
Let's go with some specific communities, right?
Relations.
In the Jewish community, they have a bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. That's 13. In the Mexican and Spanish community, they have a quinceañera. That's 15. In America, we have the Sweet 16. In the black community and some white communities, they have the debutante ball. That's 16 to 18. This is when they're socially acknowledging these people as being young women. That's I'm coming out as a woman.
Right.
In America, around the world, I think the age of what's the thing called puberty is 8 to 14, 8 to 13 for girls, 9 to 14 for boys. Mm-hmm. So nature tells you that you're an adult, then society tells you you're an adult from 13 to 16. And we pass laws that say, I think that men who are really nasty, they're looking at prepubescent children.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that for sure. And we know what that is. Yes. That's definitely criminal. But
it's a sickness.
I also believe that a young lady who is under a certain age is still inappropriate too. You know, I'm very much so unaware of puberty. I'm very much so unaware of, you know, their ability to have sex and even probably knowledge and some conscious, you know, some consent to it to do it. But is it really appropriate at the end of the day? I don't think it is at all. I don't personally think it is. I think that
I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion saying that grown men should be out there picking up teenage girls. I'm not saying that at all. Right. What I am saying is teenage girls are throwing that hot coochie on anyone who will take it. They understand what their power is and they use it. I did not lose my virginity till I was 17, not because I didn't have the option. Ever since I was 12 years old, women up to the age of 17 were trying to put that hot thing on me. And I'm looking at them like, yo, what are you doing? Because there's in heat. That body was growing, their hormones was raging. They like male attention. And we ascribe women as being innocent, and we refuse to acknowledge they are animals too.
I believe that's really true. I think we also have just an over promotion of, you know, illicit perverted behavior all the time. And we do it to younger kids. I mean, we make it appropriate. Like, for instance, man, little kids could be twerking. Little girls could be twerking and people will applaud them versus when I was growing up, man, that was like distasteful. You know, your big mama, somebody might come in and, you know, have an issue with that. But it's like now I think things are just so easily promoted or just ready to consume. And it's really making us a very violent
I like
society.
to tie it into my school experience because at school, without adults, girls wanted to twerk. Girls wanted to be freaky. Girls wanted to go underneath the stairs. Like, that's what they just wanted to do. I was like, yo, like, women turned me out. I didn't turn on no women. Women turned me out.
That's true.
And I'm like, yo, wait, the first time a girl told me, she's like, you want a BJ? I was like 12 years old. I said, what's a BJ?